9 members of Congress toured the site of the Marjory Stoneman Douglas school shooting. You can hear the gunshots there. As they entered, they encountered a school frozen in time with bloodstains and bullet holes in the walls. Ballistic technicians, as you just heard, reenacted the massacre and the 140 live rounds that exploded out of an AR-15 on that horrific Valentine's Day 5 years ago now. Some parents of the victims also joined and say they hope the tour offers the lawmakers perspective to try to enact change to improve school safety. Joining me now is the father of Joaquin Oliver, Manny Oliver. Joaquin was killed at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. So, Manny, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you always taking the time to be on the show. You're actually in Highland Park right now. But before we get to why you're there, what's the reaction you have to the visit by members of Congress today?
Well, not much. Let me start by saying that today is my son's birthday. He should have turned 23 years old today. So all my attention is on celebrating my son's life. I understand that there was a visit to the school this morning. Some families are very involved in this. I'm not home, so I rather spend today just thinking about my son and how such a wonderful person he was.
You know, every time I get the chance to speak to you, I like to find out something new about your son. So can you share something else with us today?
Absolutely. Joaquin is now leading a national tour. We wanted to celebrate his birthday in a different way. 23 is a nice number, so we decided to visit 23 locations that have been suffered gun violence directly. So that makes us just jump on our school bus and start hitting the road. We've been on the road for 34 days today, and we have 20 more days ahead.
It's a beautiful thing to do in his memory. Manny, you've made it your life's mission to advocate for gun violence prevention. Obviously, we've seen you everywhere at Congress. Tell us about the event that you held in Illinois today and who was there.
Well, it's very emotional. You know, we're visiting places where I see people like me, and no one needs to imagine how I feel or how Patricia feels. They already know it. We were invited to Highland Park. We had a great event honoring Joaquin and of course, honoring the victims of the shooting here. The community is very strong. They're together and they understand as well as I do that we need to, you know, add each other's voice to a bigger voice, to a louder movement. And I think that's the plan. We are traveling, me and Patricia, just to make sure that everyone is listening and everyone is adding its voice and its need to justice, in a way, to our movement.
You mentioned your wife, Patricia. You both moved from your native Venezuela to the United States for a better life. Now fighting for the memory of your son has become a major part of that life. How do you reconcile that? Well,
I think I failed, right? I mean, this is not a better life than the one that I had before. This is a terrible life. This is a life that nobody wants. Some people take their lives when they're in a situation like mine. So, but we've been strong, and it's one day at a time. And I think I owe that to my son, to Joaquin. I want to keep Joaquin as an activist more than as a victim. So that's what I've been trying to do.
Well, unfortunately, we have seen so many school shootings after the one at your son's school, and no doubt we will see more. But when you come to these places, I would imagine that just seeing you and having you there is some bit of comfort for the family. Manny, I always enjoy talking to you. I just hate it's under these circumstances. So thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of the tour, and we'll be thinking about your son on what would have been his 23rd birthday.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you. Have a great day.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.